What's up, taste buds? Welcome to the podcast that loves to braise hell. Do you see what I did there?
God,
That's a food pun, Judith.
Food pun.
I'm sorry. Did you hate it?
No, you know what? I kind of like it.
Okay.
Braise hell.
Oh my God.
It should be a tagline for a restaurant.
Yeah.
Brazen hell.
Okay.
I like it.
Thank you.
Okay.
Finally.
Yeah, you get
God.
one. You get one dad joke.
I'm going to have a dad joke every episode.
You are.
Yep, every episode. So I'm Lala. This is Judith. Welcome. We would be remiss if we didn't say in the beginning of the show that you should like, follow, subscribe, do all the things because, you know, that's how we get seen. That's how the algorithm knows that you want more. And
we know you want more.
We do.
We'd like to know if you want more.
And if you are a brand that aligns with our epic views, let's partner. Let's work together because we're looking for some really epic partners right now. And also, don't forget about our Substack because we talk about where we're eating, what we're drinking.
A little bit more current.
Yeah, and all the cool things that we're doing. So you get that for $5 a month, folks, which is less than a cup of coffee these
Maybe
days.
we should lower it to $4.99 so we can say that for the low price of $4.99.
Right? It seems so much cheaper.
So much cheaper than $5.
So we were in Ocean City this weekend. Ocean Shitty, Maryland.
Not New Jersey.
Right, because we're Maryland girls.
Yeah, distinction.
We had
without a difference.
It's like my childhood. We had crabs 3 times.
Twice in one day.
Yes. Twice
Once
in one day.
we wanted to do twice in 2 days, but we didn't get to it the first day.
No, but a lot of crabs.
There were distinct differences between the 3 places with the crabs. And it's the crabs from the same place. It's all the same crabs.
Right. They're all coming from the same place. All blue
but
crabs.
They were all distinct in their crabness.
There was a clear winner. So we should shout out By the Bay Seafood.
Yeah.
And also, I just read that there is, in Sheep's Head Bay, there is a Maryland-style crab house.
Wait, run by Maryland people or just Maryland style?
Unclear, but we should go and find out. It's called Clemente's.
Clemente's.
So
can we go?
Let's go before summer is over.
All right, let's do it.
Yeah. All right, let's bring on our guest because we have so much to talk about. Honestly, like his bio could take up the whole show because it's so freaking long. I'm not even gonna.
That's not a joke about you being old.
I was gonna say because he's very old.
He hasn't died.
It's honestly just too much to mention. I mean, he has so many cookbooks, New York Times bestsellers, James Beard Best Chef. He is, in fact, a Food Network personality. If you watch anything on Food Network, you have seen this man. Burgers, Brews, and Q, Throwdown, 24 and 24, Symons Suppers. He was on The Chew on ABC. He is an Iron Chef winner? Like, what the hell?
Do you sleep?
I mean...
It's overrated.
Yeah.
He was a 3-time South Beach Food and Wine burger winner. Only 3? Jesus.
I only did it 3 times. I want to point out, too, before we move forward, Bobby Flay took second those 3 years.
I bet.
Which was nothing short of a glorious.
You're also an Emmy Award winner for The Chew. You have a great laugh, and you have a street named after you. What the hell are you doing slumming it here with us? Michael Symon, everyone. Chef Michael Symon.
Guys, what's going on?
Wait, where's the street?
Cleveland. I'm from Cleveland.
I love
so
that.
yeah,
that's a thing. Man.
They we're original Lola and Lolita were in Cleveland. They named it Michael Symon's Corner.
That's really cool.
That's how you know you've made it.
Can we have it put it in my mouth?
The only problem is all my childhood friends that I'm still dear friends with live in Cleveland, except like 1 or 2. So I had to get the sign switched out a lot because they would have a couple too many cocktails.
They would steal the sign?
No, they would graffiti the sign. Yeah.
Yeah.
Desecration.
Like,
Desecration.
My God.
That's cool.
Yeah, I should give this. I'm gonna give the city all their names.
Dude, if you had a street named after you, I'd steal that shit and see how many I could hang in my wall.
Like tiles of it.
Just all of them all the time.
Yep.
I think that'd be great. All right. So, dude, I don't even know where to start.
I'm happy to be. I want to know if you guys were brazen hell in Maryland.
What do you think?
Sweetie.
I mean,
we were brazen.
We met when we were 18.
I love that.
And we were theater majors.
I love that.
So I think we
There
brazed
some
some hell.
We brazed some hell.
I love that you guys have been, like, a lot of all my friends. I've been like the majority of my friends I've been friends with since I've been like they started like 3 years old to high school. So like been friends with all of them for way over 40 years.
I love that.
And that's how you get like a diverse group of friends.
Yeah.
You've met before you've like really established, you're like, I am this person and I only make friends with this kind of people. But when you're young, you're making friends with everybody.
Yeah.
My culinary director, Tim Connors, him and I have been friends since we've been 8.
Jesus.
And he's my culinary director now.
That's
Isn't that great?
a long,
That's a long time.
Yeah, 48 years.
Damn.
Yep.
So you've opened and closed a bunch of places. You at one point you had how many restaurants?
We had management deals with things we own. We had 19 restaurants pre-pandemic.
That's a lot of fucking
It
restaurants.
was a lot of fucking restaurants.
And you got famous, won these awards, the James Beard and all of that, from your long-running restaurant.
Lola started everything. So our big break was in 1998, Food and Wine named me Best New Chef. And then that's kind of started, everything exploded after that.
And you basically put Cleveland on the map with that restaurant.
I mean, it was a groundbreaking restaurant for this. It was the first restaurant in Cleveland ever win all these national awards. So like that year, I won Food and Wine Best New Chef. We were named one of the top 10 restaurants by Bone App. It was named one of the top. Esquire named it one of the top. It just exploded.
Yeah,
people were like, Cleveland.
It exploded. And then that same year, they gave me a show on Food Network in 1998.
Well, yeah,
so all that just happened literally from the Food and Wine Award.
I obviously want to ask about that because that seems like a very quick jump. But how did it feel to have to close a restaurant that basically built your career?
It was brutal. It was so mid-pandemic, our lease ran out at Lola, and we just didn't know what was on the other side. And the landlord at the time wouldn't work with us. It was just.
And it had been there for how long?
Well, Lola had been open at that point, I think, for 25 years.
What a dick.
He actually wasn't a horrible guy, and because he was in full panic mode too.
Yeah.
I can't really even blame him. But the good news is about that whole thing is the place that ended up taking Lola's space was Cordelia, and Vinny, the chef there, has now won Food and Wine Best New Chef.
Oh, so
and was nominated for a beard this year.
So you've passed
somehow that space makes
shine.
magic.
It has good karma in it.
Yeah, it's got good karma in the space.
So you've had so many restaurants. You've opened a ton. You've had to close a few. In your professional opinion, is having a restaurant still a profitable game?
Yes.
Slight pause.
You can't. Well, I think it's harder now. Because times have changed. I think what I hate to read or when people say hospitality's dead, the restaurant industry's dead. That's bullshit.
It absolutely.
You got to try harder.
Yeah.
Try
And are people going to stop going out to dinner? That's not going to happen.
No.
Look, it's restaurants really can't control so much nowadays what food costs so much because the food they're purchasing is so much more expensive than it used to be. So
And
that
rents are
part
higher.
is a tough part. You're either going to have a slightly higher food cost or your customer is going to have to be willing to pay a little bit more price. But, give them magic experiences, give them incredible service, do all the things that we always should be doing anyhow. Like, look, is maybe the restaurant industry broken a bit? Yeah, I would go by that. But to say that it's dead and you can't make it anymore and you can't exist, complete
She just
horseshit.
needs some PT.
Yeah. Get down and dirty.
Yeah.
Get in there.
I mean, it's called hospitality for a reason.
Yeah.
And I think that people are forgetting about that and are just worried about
No,
the
they
bottom
like
line.
sometimes like the restaurants that I love and go to. I know that we've both been there recently. I say Theodora. I don't know if they actually say it Theodora in Fort Greene.
In Fort Greene, yeah.
We didn't ask. I was thinking, is it Teodora?
Theodora. Maybe
Well,
Theodora.
we just had a lovely dinner there
We
with
should have
Susie
asked.
Fogelson.
It is like Liz and I sat there and like Liz designs the restaurants and does
Who's
the wine
Liz?
programs. Oh, Liz is my wife.
Oh, okay.
And
Thank you.
we met in 19. If you ask me, I say 89. She says 90. We met a long time
Okay.
ago.
Long time. Well, wait, she was front of house and you were back of
Yeah.
house, right?
Yeah, she was my boss.
Oh, the old front
So-
of house, back of house
I know.
romance.
Yeah.
So nice. But when we first
Forbidden.
started, she like I got out of culinary school. I took a job at this restaurant called Players in Cleveland as a cook.
Players. Sounds like a
she
strip
was,
club.
I know. They bought it and it was called Players and they just kept the name.
Oh.
And it was
Wait,
a little
was it a
40
strip
seat
club?
restaurant. No, was it a strip
Okay.
club? I don't know. I'm not sure. To be honest. It could have been. Let's say it was because it makes the story better.
Players.
Former strip club.
Yeah.
And she ran the front. And the way that that restaurant was set up is whoever was in charge of the front was in charge of everyone. Mm-hmm. So when I started there, she was my boss. And I mean, it worked out good because she still is. No, we became very good friends. And we were friends for like 4 years. And like
you even hooked
really
up?
Good friends. And then we kept hooking up by accident.
Oh, sure.
Accident.
Yeah.
And like, we're like, oh, we can't do that again. We're too good of friends. And then like a week later, that's just a terrible idea. We work together.
Terrible
we're too
idea.
good of friends. You're
like, oh,
30
wait a
plus
minute.
years later, here we are.
Do both.
Yeah.
Right?
We can do all those things. And we can open a restaurant
There
then.
probably wasn't an HR department back then.
No, I don't think
You didn't
so.
have
It was
to.
a different
You
time.
have to say like,
Nobody gave a shit.
And I mean, she would have been the one that got in deep shit. She was my boss.
Yeah. That's true. There's that laugh. Don't we love it?
It's a good
love
one.
it. All right, well, let's talk. We're going to talk more about Liz for sure. But licensing deals, in terms of opening restaurants, you are a celebrity chef. You are on TV. You have millions of followers. How do you feel about them? I'm sure they're throwing money at you. How does it feel to have your face on a restaurant that you're not necessarily at all the time?
I think you have to be careful. Like, look, we had one restaurant for 10 years. That was it, one. And then we opened the second one 10 years later. And then we only had 1 and 2 for like a total of 15 or 16 years before we did anything else. So we had, for us, growth became, I don't want to say necessity, but basically all our original employees were still all with us.
That's amazing.
And they were at a point where we had the chef, the sous chef, the GM, but they needed to grow. So we started getting opportunities to do some other things. So we took them and we did it very slowly and gingerly, so to speak. And we don't have a lot of management deals. So like we have Angelina at the Borgata. We've had that for almost 10 years now. In the Jers.
In a casino, right?
In the casino.
Yeah.
And then we have some management deals in stadiums and arenas, but those are super casual, like burger joints. Like,
do you check in with these spots?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
100%.
Okay.
They're run by Aramark, who we've had a very good relationship with. But like we check in on them all the time, but they're super casual. Like they're not, I mean, everything is sourced chefy, but they're not chefy places.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And like at a Browns game, they'll sell 5,000 hamburgers, in the course of the game. Like the reality is I don't even have the brain to do that. Like I sit there and I go, wow, this is crazy. Like, holy shit. I'm putting up a plate at a time and they're like, we got you, chef. Just stand back there. Don't yell at us.
Yeah.
Don't get in our way.
We were very careful. And then as far as like brands and ambassador, like I just never put my name on something that I didn't enjoy. And that was always our rule. It was like, and then we developed some of our own stuff, but it was like, I did a Lay's commercial once. People were like, I can't believe you're doing Lay's. I'm like, dude, my favorite junk food in the world is Lay's salt and vinegar potato chips and Lawson's French onion dip. And you could come to my fridge right now and it'll be in there and it'll be in the pantry. And if you don't like it, go fuck yourself.
Yes.
Like I've been eating that with my grandfather since I was 3.
There you go.
And like, I had no problem. Like, if you don't like it, I don't care.
Yeah.
Like this is me, so. And I still love Lay's potato chips.
Well,
I try all these other potato chips. I go right back to the Lay's.
Right back.
I love a salt and vinegar.
Well, let's take it back just a little bit further. So you went to culinary school and then you opened Lola in 1997. So you knew you wanted to cook. What year did you graduate from culinary school? You went to culinary school in New York?
In Hyde Park,
Okay.
Culinary Institute of America. I graduated in 89.
The CIA.
The CIA. So I was a solid enough athlete growing up, and I was a wrestler. And I came from a very middle class family, below to middle class family, and my sister and I were both good athletes, and my dad was relying on our sports scholarships to get us to college.
Okay.
My junior year, I'm wrestling on the best wrestling team in the country for 10 straight years.
Damn.
And I shatter my arm. I got a plate, 14 screws, all the bullshit. I try to come back, even though they told me not to. I break the plate in my arm, back in surgery. So I had a cast on for 18 months. So all the scholarships that we thought would be there went away. I started working in my buddy's dad's restaurant, fell in love with it. my dad was worked at Ford at the time, and I said, I think I want to go to culinary school. He's like, you're going to fucking college, you're not going to be a goddamn tradesman like the rest of the Symons. and I'm like, because you got to remember, back then there was no Food Network, there was no I was going to school to learn a trade, and I still think that's really there's a creativity to the trade, but it's a trade, and so I went to Cleveland State for a semester, and I got a 0.2, not a 2 point, a 0.2.
Wait, a 0.2?
Wait, that's a possible score?
That's
is it out of 1?
So it's, out of 4. And my dad goes, how the fuck did you get a 0.2? I'm like, I never went to class, but someone gave me a D. I don't know.
Wow.
I don't know how it happened. I got 4 Fs and a D, and I guess that comes out to 0.2.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Not
so
a zero.
Then
Not a
I have
zero.
a Greek Sicilian mother. My dad was 6'4". My mom's 4'10".
Oh my God.
Everyone's petrified of my mother. Greek and Sicilian.
She's
fireball.
terrifying, I'm sure.
And she's like, I'm sick of this bullshit. He's going to culinary school. And off I went.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Yep. And my dad's like, oh, yeah, you're going to culinary school. That's a good idea.
By the way, what she said.
Yeah. And then it was hilarious because years down the road when my father retired and everything, and my dad then worked for me, which was hilarious. I'm
Wait, in what capacity?
he did the books and kind of helped us out with that kind of
That's
stuff.
amazing.
I was envisioning him in pastry.
Yeah, no, yeah. Too tall.
Right?
Yeah, would have a horrible back.
Oh my God.
And your mom was too short.
Too short. She would have been
stool.
perched. She would have needed a stool.
That's so cute.
100%.
Okay, so
my mom answered the phones for reservations. My mom and Liz's mom, the first 8-9 years Lola was open, they took all the reservations over the phone. It was before all this stuff.
Of course.
And it was hilarious because people would call up. We were booked 3 months in advance, and people would call up and they're like, I'm friends of Michael and Liz. And it would be
the moms. They're like,
And
prove
they're
it to us.
What's your name, honey?
Yeah.
Who's your,
You know? And
who are your parents?
yeah.
Right?
And they would say their name.
Fun.
No, we don't know you. This is her mother. This is his
This
mother.
is his mother.
They're
Yeah.
like, you cannot bullshit
Yeah.
us.
I know all Michael's friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Or
love that.
we know that you're friends, but we don't like you very much.
Yeah.
So we're not
You're not on the list.
Sorry. What power they were wielding.
Oh, they were very powerful.
My God.
Very, very powerful.
All right, so you opened Lola in 1997, and Food Network kind of came along very quickly. You won Best New Chef, and you had the James Beard. And then how did they approach you?
So
And had you even thought about being on TV?
No. I did some local shit, and then but Food Network started in '95. This is '98, and I win Food and Wine Best New Chef. Sarah Moulton had a show called Sarah Moulton Live.
I remember that.
Sarah had me on to celebrate me winning Food and Wine Best New Chef. I did well. They had me on again. I did well. They had me on again. And
You're like, ooh,
then they had
someone to
also had a
groom.
show called Ready, Set, Cook. And I went and I did very well on that. So I get a call. Now you got to remember, my friends are assholes. And
That's
so
good friends to have.
I'm at Lola, and my mom goes, she answers the phone because she was taking reservations. She goes, someone's on the phone from Food Network. I'm like, okay. It's a woman's voice. This is, so-and-so from Food Network. We'd like you to offer you this show called Melting Pot. You're going to be you would be co-host with Bobby Flay's pastry chef Wayne Harley Brackman. I'm like,
Who the
fuck
fuck
off.
is this?
Yeah. I'm like, who is this? Who put you up to this? Who is it? And
Yeah.
she's like, pardon me?
Yeah, not
I'm
even
like-
an audition. They just wanted to offer you the show.
Yeah. And they offered me the show.
When you
And
got
so
it.
the Melting Pot was if you think about the Melting Pot now back then, not a lot of people, we used to kid around, Food Network, huge in prisons and nursing homes. No one watched the Food Network back then, very few people. But the Melting Pot, it was me, Wayne Harley Brackman, Aron Sanchez, Rocco DeSpirito, Padma, who else was on there? Michelle Bernstein, all these chefs.
Yeah,
They're
but
very-
that came up. A bunch of nobody.
Yeah, a bunch of nobody.
Yeah. But this was the nascent Food Network.
When it was all chefs.
Yeah.
Back then it was chefs that they were teaching how to do television, not talent that they were teaching how to cook
Right.
or present food.
or
rather.
people who were like, I want to be a TV star.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's changed a lot.
So how did you were you like, wow, this is quite a pivot? Was that something you were interested in?
No, so they paid us a nickel.
Right.
So I did it for 2 years.
But it must have been fun.
It was, but we had a 40-seat restaurant. So back then everything was live to tape. I'd come to New York for 3 weeks, and we would do 50 shows. And then I'd go back. But like they paid us so little. I had one of my buddies, a chef buddy, I had to pay him to cover for me when I was gone. It would cost me more to pay my friend to cover for me than I was making on Food Network. So I remember saying to Bobby, I'm like, dude, this is bullshit. I'm not doing this shit anymore. It's like not enough people are watching. My restaurant's packed every day anyhow. I don't understand. So I kind of stopped. And then Emerald and Rachel and all, it exploded. And I'm like, and fortunately, they would all still have me on as specials. And then when Iron Chef started, the very first, they had one season of Iron Chef. And then Wolfgang, I don't know if you remember, Wolfgang Puck was an Iron Chef to start.
Yeah, but I feel like he
did
do
2
that
episodes, and he's like, no, this is no good. I'm never going to do this again. So they had to bring in another Iron Chef. So they had Next Iron Chef.
Right, the competition.
The very first season, and I won that, and then I became an Iron Chef.
Became an Iron Chef.
Yeah.
Holy shit. How does it feel to have that title? Because that shows such, I mean, when you go back to the original Japanese version.
No, it was awesome.
Like, what the hell was that show?
Iron, so like Food and Wine was like the first hit, that like helped our career. When I became one of the Iron Chefs, it went insane.
Then you actually started making 25 cents. And
so I made $7 then per episode.
Yeah.
But the endorsement stuff, all that stuff really blew up because Iron Chef was a massive part of pop culture, and it was me, Bobby, Kat, Morimoto, and Mario. That was it.
I like cuisine.
Yeah.
I loved it.
And I just want to say too, like, and I always say this because sometimes Iron Chefs watch these shows also, is I have the highest winning percentage of all the Iron
You know what?
Chefs. Something that's very important.
You know what?
Make sure
and we're all competitive assholes. So I just point all that out every time I do anything.
I read your
Put that in
stats
the show note.
this morning. I was on
By the way.
I was on your Wikipedia, but then I clicked onto the Iron Chef Wikipedia. And yep, you have like an 82 or 83 win percentage. Like 47 wins and like 12 losses or something.
Yeah.
You are brazen.
No.
Good callback.
Yeah.
I had a Tom Brady like run on Iron Chef.
Except
just
you
not
didn't
nearly
keep
as good
winning
looking.
and then deciding to go back.
Exactly. Yeah.
All right. So what do you think about the current state of food TV?
I think it's changing a lot. Look, the reality is people say, we need the cooking shows. Why don't we learn how to cook anymore? TV is very simple. They put on what people watch. If you have a show and the show does well, the show gets picked up. If the show does shitty, it doesn't get picked up. Like it's literally that simple. And I think what's happened is like, listen, I had Symons Dinners Cooking Out for 8 seasons. We did it in our backyard and with Olivia, and it was great. But
Olivia is your friend's daughter.
Yeah,
she shoots the show.
She shoots it,
but she's also a character. She also
correct, because she knows nothing about food.
Yeah,
we're like you put something in a glass. She's like, Liz, what was that? That was an ice cube. Like, I'm like, holy shit. Like what? And her mom's our best friend. I'm like, what did you feed her?
Yeah, what happened?
He goes, she wouldn't eat anything but canned food. Like that was it. She was but now she's like, she's
learning.
She's
cute.
becoming she's hilarious.
Yeah.
She's hilarious. But so I feel there just wasn't like Symons Dinners did really well, as good as any of the daytime cooking shows. But the numbers that they get in ad sales and such are like, you have to do a giant number, and those shows don't do it. The competition shows do. So I think the competition shows will continue to happen on Food Network, and the cooking shows will be on like YouTube and things of that nature, streaming and other platforms. They're still there. It's just, it's different.
Yeah. I love that you and Lizzie take advantage of your Instagram for the show that you do together.
It works great.
And then let's talk about, we're gonna talk about it, but let's talk about this because I sensed a theme.
You have so many notes there.
I know. It's
so nervous.
And she can't read half of them.
And I'm always like, why do I do this to myself? I need to write bigger.
Glasses maybe are not a bad idea.
Seriously, I'm at that point in my life. All right, so I sensed this theme. First of all, I always do a deep dive on all of our guests. I always am like, is there a scandal here? What scandal is there? You literally have 0 scandals. You have been married to Liz for what, 30?
We've been together for a long time.
You
We're coming up
actually
on
love
30
each
this
other. You work together. You're partners. But what I have found is that it seems on several occurrences you have been the cleanup guy. So you are cleaning up other people's messes.
What does that even mean?
Okay, so for instance,
How am I the cleanup
you're
guy?
sweeping the floors. When Robert Irvine had his scandal, he lied on his resume and said he like cooked for royalty and he didn't. And he was host of Restaurant Impossible. They pulled him and you came in for like 10 episodes.
I did a season so he got everything sorted.
Right. Yeah. And then they brought him back.
Yeah.
What did he do? Go work for a royal and then?
Yeah. It was kind of one of those things. They're like, I think everybody knew he was coming back, myself included. So I just I'm like, yeah, I got it. You know, like one of the good things about being able to like actually cook is like when there's a show about cooking, I could do the cooking show.
Right.
Like they're like, dinner impossible. I'm like, this isn't that hard.
Right.
Like Mark Summers, who was producing it, he goes, you have to look more stressed out. I'm like, it's kind of fucking easy, dude.
Yeah, like, I can tell what they're doing wrong and fix it.
Yeah.
And also Mark Summers, there was my childhood.
You should have him on. He's a great interview.
Does he live in New York?
He comes to New York a lot. He lives in LA.
All right, let's hit him up.
Yeah, I'll take care of that.
I would love to have him on. All right, second scandal. You were on The Chew on ABC?
ABC.
Which, you're working on Food Network and The Chew. My God, how many TV jobs does one man need?
I got very lucky. Real. So I was in between contracts with Food Network. ABC says, we're going to do this daytime talk show. Would you want to read for it? I read for it. They give me the job. And, I didn't know it was going to, we actually filmed 4 days a week live. And Food Network was like, you can't take that job. I'm like, I don't have a contract. Like, what the fuck do you mean? Yeah. So I was able to do both. I was like one of the very few people that was able to do network, and I got very lucky. It was just good timing.
That's a testament to how good you are and how much they wanted to work with you.
That was luck.
Fine, go do it. But you basically got handed this media crisis that you didn't create when all the Batali stuff happened. The emotional toll of like losing this multi-million-dollar daytime empire kind of collapsed because of someone else's actions. It's like, how do you navigate the boundaries of friendship and being a professional?
I don't.
Because you had to go live on TV and handle it.
Next day.
Yeah.
It was hard because I obviously Carla and Clinton met Mario when the show started.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a chef. Like I knew him for a long time, 20 years prior to that. And remember when his kids were born. So it was very difficult. It was a very, very difficult time. Just the whole thing. It was a weird time. It was a very weird time, and was not fun, for lack of other terms.
Yeah.
It just wasn't. It wasn't fun. It was brutal. And then we did the rest of the year of The Chew, and oddly enough, our ratings, it was the best rating in the 7 seasons of the show. When me, Clinton, and Carla did it together, I think it was our highest rated year. But it's owned by Disney, and the Chew got sucked into the scandal, so they replaced it with another show that did a third of the numbers that we did.
God.
Yeah.
What a
the only bummer about it is if that show would have kept going, I'd probably be retired.
Oh, shit. You know what? I don't believe it.
No, probably not. No.
I don't think you
maybe could have been.
Could have. I probably would have.
Retired. However,
Liz would have more nice shoes if we'll just leave it like that.
All right.
Yeah.
She probably doesn't want those anymore.
No, not anymore. They hurt her feet now.
Well, let's talk about now, because The Chew ended, but now you, Carla, and Clinton are doing Chewed Up.
Which I think's the greatest.
Which is that was Clinton's
great.
idea.
What a great fucking name. They fucking chewed us up and spit us out.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys have been great. See you.
Who came up with the name?
Clinton.
Nice.
Clinton is one of the funniest humans I've ever met. Like, he could make me laugh as hard as any person.
He is really funny.
He is funny
as
shit.
That guy. Clinton, you're welcome on the show.
Yeah.
And Carla Hogg, you too.
Yeah,
my God.
they're fun.
Go. So tell us about that.
So, we had offers to get back together and do things, and we just, I think, weren't ready. And then we all still have remained very good friends, and the three of us talked all the time anyhow. Nick from Simple Alien, Nick has produced most of my shows on Food Network over the years. So we're like, maybe we could do like a vodcast kind of situation. We start talking about, I'm like, I got the guy, like we talked to a couple people that work for us on the Chew, some other people, but like Nick is the kind of guy that could run it soup to nuts for us. So basically we formed a partnership of Nick, me, Clinton and Carla. We do 3 episodes a week. We batch shoot them, and like basically every month we shoot. And it's just been a blast. It's been a blast to hang out with them. It's on YouTube. We got a really nice breakthrough. LG, we own the show, but other people buy the show. So LG bought the show from us. So we also have our own channel on LG. So now we're starting to program our own channel.
Sick.
So like
we're available.
It's a possibility.
Yeah.
So we'll have, Chewed Up. Simply Symons is on there. Clinton and Stacey London have a show on there now called Why'd They Wear That? They watch old movies and they're like, what the fuck are they wearing? Like, and they talk
fun.
about.
Oh, I want to watch that.
Yeah, it's really funny. And they watch them in bed. They lay in bed.
Oh my God, that would be perfect.
And they critique. They critique the outfits on the
wearing?
movies. It's very funny. I actually went today. I had to go do some voiceovers before I came here, and I went to the studio. It's in Long Island City, and they were laying in bed. I'm like, "What's the movie today?" They're like, "Debbie Does Dallas." I'm like, "Wow,
oh hell yeah!"
I didn't know they were wearing anything.
Right. She wasn't wearing
and
anything.
Clinton's like, "Man, people were ugly in porn back then."
Oh my God.
Different standards, different grooming habits.
What are her pubes doing?
He's like, "I can't." He goes, "I can't even look at them."
That's a different podcast.
Yeah. So, but we're talking to some other chef friends of ours, and talk to you guys about like becoming part of our like homegrown network.
Dude, that sounds perfect. A bunch of like-minded people that want to
100%.
just uplift the industry and do cool shit.
Well, and also too, it's like and you own the show, and that's the most power. Like I've done TV forever. I don't own anything.
Right.
Like, I do a recipe on Food Network. They own the recipe.
Yeah.
Like, even if I want to put it in my cookbook, I technically had to ask them permission to put it in my cookbook. So now we own the show. We could distribute it however we see fit. And when we bring people on, they'll own the show and they could distribute it how they see fit. It's just a great landing spot.
That's super rad.
And you have the power of the great thing about the LG is you're not that it's viewed by all these people, but you're immediately in 40 million homes. You have the opportunity. Yeah.
Yeah. Tell us about Simply Symons.
Simply Symons is a continuation of Symons Dinners Cooking Out. We shoot it in our backyard in Venice now instead of New York.
Love it. Olivia's there shooting it.
Yeah, because Liv now lives in LA. She moved to LA after the baby. And so it's me, Liv, and Liz, and we're in Venice. We started doing it in the front yard, but as you know, as someone who used to live in Venice, like sometimes crazy, like one day
you never know what's going to happen in that neighborhood.
And this person's going down the street and all you hear is, liar, love, assholes.
Yep.
I'm like, what is happening? I don't even know. Just some crazy
Hold
dude.
for crazy person.
Yeah,
right? Holding
just
for
a
crazy
full
person.
Venice day. Just another day in Venice. And then Venice is great because, the restaurant Maidon in DC and now in LA, Rose and David Green, who had a show on NPR forever, lived directly next door to us in Venice.
That's fun.
When we bought our new place in Venice, I'm literally had the house for a day. I'm standing in front and Rose is like, Michael Symon? I'm like, Rose? And she's like, what are you doing here? I go, I just bought this house. I go, what are you doing here? She goes, I'm literally your fucking neighbor.
Dude, she's like, scored. I will get invited to now.
Yeah, and she's got a Michelin star restaurant. She's an awesome chef. We have good parties.
Yeah.
Oh, I
really good parties.
Yeah, I'm coming over.
Yeah.
Yeah, whenever you guys want.
You said it.
No, we're an open door house.
So you do the cooking, and Liz is a sommelier, and she makes really cool cocktails and talks about wine.
Yeah, she talks about wine. We bust each other's chops. Mostly she busts mine. Liv asks questions that I think a lot of people have that are like home cooks because she's not a chef. She didn't grow up in the restaurant industry. So we're just trying to get her to eat anything other than just cutlets.
Yeah.
Which has been, challenged from a girl from Long Island.
Poor Liz.
Originally from Long Island.
I mean, poor Olivia.
Long Island, and
Oh my God.
I've
I'm
been
like,
baby steps.
everything's a cutlet. I'm like, Trace, what? Her mom, I'm like, did you ever give her anything other than cutlets? Like, I'm getting a bad reputation. I'm like, no, it's true. Like,
Chicken on the bone for some reason is like
no,
distasteful.
God
in some
forbid.
way. Right, yeah.
When we
That's
opened,
where it comes from.
when we opened Angelina's the Borgata, I said, I'm not like, I'll do like it originally was Sicilian, and then because I'm Sicilian, and then I'm like, all right, I'll do a little Italian American, and people are like, I thought this was an Italian restaurant. I'm like, it is an Italian restaurant. You don't have veal Parmesan.
Oh God.
You don't have cutlets. You don't have, and so I fought it for a while. And now I'm like,
Now you're like leaning.
I'm like, we're gonna make the best veal parm of all time.
Yeah,
We're gonna make
sure.
the best cutlets of all time.
You can't beat them.
Oh no, I was like,
Enjoy.
I got that. Like, you want the recipe for my mom's meatballs? I'm like, no, these are actually my mom's meatballs. If you don't like them, you could go talk to her, but she will beat your ass.
I will video it.
She has a wooden
embarrass
spoon
you.
that will like, it could take people out like a ninja. I mean, it's unbelievable.
I fear her.
Yeah, she touches it still to this day. She's 82 years old. She touches the wooden spoon. Oh, you're just stirring the sauce. I'm sorry, Mom.
Oh my God.
What did I do? I didn't do
anything.
Let's talk
Stay
about
focused.
this.
All right.
Let's talk about what's in our hand. You brought us gifts.
I did. I'm like,
Our favorite
look,
guests bring us
I'm,
gifts.
I'm
Yeah.
like, you're Greek and Sicilian. You know, you don't go anywhere without bringing
Empty-handed.
presents.
Okay, so
You know.
you are a co-owner in this brand. Tell us about
We have
it.
this really fun bourbon brand called River Roots. It's out of Cleveland. We don't make the bourbon in Cleveland. The bourbon comes from, you know, around the country, predominantly out of Kentucky. And what we do is like, so not a million years ago, a long time, I was the spokesman for Knob Creek when they started Knob Creek from Jim Beam for the first 7 or 8 years. So I met all these incredible people in the bourbon world. And then Mabel's, when we opened Mabel's, we had arguably the best.
Mabel's is your barbecue
The
spot.
barbecue place,
Mhm.
arguably the best bourbon list in the Midwest. And we had people that worked under Liz and Doug and really developed incredible bourbon knowledge and made all these connections. And what we found is there's all this great juice out there that people are making, and it might not perfectly fit their profile, and they don't want to mess with it too much, but it's insane bourbon. So we buy barrels from like, you know, all Weller, like all these different great houses, and we go straight barrel to bottle. And so it hasn't been, you know, it's how come we taste, find the ones that we like, buy the lot, and then every label's different. So it's
Yeah,
like,
I was just looking at
and
the
it just like comes and goes fast. Like it's like we say, all right, it's up for sale, and like sometimes in 30 minutes they're gone.
Well, let's drink it.
Yeah,
Cheers.
cheers.
Cheers. Thanks for bringing this, especially after the night Judith and I
Yeah.
had last night.
We had a
little
little-
hair of the dog.
I love it that we're drinking it neat too. Makes me happy.
Mm. Well, that's the way to drink it, right?
Oh, yum.
That's delicious.
Right?
It's very smooth. Oh, hell yeah.
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 It's
And you
yum.
brought us mustard too?
Mustard.
Judith's favorite condiment?
I fucking love mustard so fucking hard.
I love you now.
Oh my God. So
much.
I got so pissed at work. We were served family meal, and they'll give it, you know, they're like packets of ketchup and packets of blah, blah, blah. And we used to have packets of spicy mustard, and then they got real cheap. And now it's just like the yellow, the like
no.
nasty. And the director of purchasing is my friend. And I'm like, Brian, please, can we get some quality mustard? He's like, no, it's too expensive.
Oh my God. I
Damn it,
think
you have
this
to
is
bring
gonna
your own
knock
mustard
to
your-
work.
If
Bring
we're
your
a
own
mustard,
mustard.
do we have spoons?
Now you can bring your own.
We need a spoon.
We could have
Oh.
done a tasting.
But like, so this is so fun because
Spicy
it's
original.
we have smoked spicy and the OG, and we're
Smoked.
growing it. But what it is we take whole mustard
Yeah.
and we pickle it, then we ferment it, and then we, you know, juke it up. But it pops in your mouth like caviar.
Oh my God. Well, yeah, those seeds, they look so fun.
Here, like
I'm gonna
this.
stick my finger in
Yeah,
it.
just
Okay.
get in
I'll
there.
just stick
Yeah,
my
we're all
finger in it.
friends.
Let's go. Let's go.
I think you're really gonna enjoy
That's
it.
what.
It has great texture. It's
And
like,
Oh.
it's real mustard. It's
Oh my God.
yeah,
probiotic.
it's
No,
like
that
as
is-
real as real
it's
gets.
real.
That is fun as hell.
Isn't it great?
I'm a big texture
And like
person.
for dressings, for sauce work, for
Yeah.
any sandwich and a salad,
This
That would
one's
make
mine.
It's
such
so
a
good.
delicious
Yeah.
dressing.
it's so good.
It's called pop
Pop,
because it pops.
because it
Yep.
pops.
Holy
This
shit.
is
right?
really good.
Oh my God.
Yum.
All right. I have a fuck, marry, kill for you.
All right.
Okay.
I love this game. And I love that on your show we can call it Fuck, Marry, Kill.
Yes. All right. Here we go. Bobby. You and Bobby are like best friends, right? You and Bobby Flay?
We're good friends, very good friends, yes.
Bobby Flay, Guy Fieri, or Alton Brown. Who you killing?
Holy fuck.
Yeah, she doesn't play around this one with the fuck Mary
Because
kill.
Alton Brown was the host of Iron Chef.
Yeah.
Guy is just
Guy.
Flavortown
Sweet.
Food Network.
Such a sweet human.
And Bobby is your boy. So who you fucking, who you marrying, who you killing?
Holy shit.
Sorry, guys.
This is really hard.
I love that.
Isn't it supposed to be difficult? If it
It's
were
supposed to
easy, then
Yeah. You don't know
Oh,
who
you
you're gonna
stumped him.
marry?
You
I don't
stumped
want to
him.
kill it. I mean, Bobby's the most handsome out of the three.
Okay. All
So
right.
I guess if I had to pick one,
You're gonna marry Bobby.
well,
Or
Mary.
kill
No, I've spent a lot of time with
You're
Bobby.
fucking Bobby?
Bobby would be a pain in the ass to be married to. I
Okay.
do not want to marry Bobby.
So you're
He's
fucking
been
Bobby.
married 3 times. He's not good at it.
Yeah.
He wouldn't last.
Oh, okay, this is good. Okay, so you know. He's
Sorry,
not-
Brooke.
He-
Sorry,
he
Brooke.
he would ditch me. So I'm not going to marry Bobby.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
But you're gonna fuck him.
Oh my God, that's so disturbing.
But I don't know.
He
The
does
hot
have a
ones
cute
are never
little
good in
butt.
bed.
All right, then he has a cute little butt.
He does have a cute little butt.
Oh,
Okay.
I like
Um,
butts.
So who are you killing and who are you
Oh
marrying
my
between
God.
Guy and Alton? Who would you rather spend the rest of your life with?
In holy
I
matrimony.
feel Alton might yell at me a lot. Like I think
But
he-
maybe you like that?
no.
Not one of his kinks, Judith.
Yeah, I don't like that. I'm a Virgo. I like being in charge. I mean, I'm not in charge in my real life, but Liz sometimes lets me pretend I am, so I'm okay with that.
So
Yeah,
it
no, that's
sounds like
nice
you're
of her.
killing Alton. Bye, Alton Brown. Sorry.
God, I
And
don't
you're gonna
wanna
marry
kill
Guy.
Alton. I love Alton Brown.
Well, you'll see him in the
I
afterlife.
love all these guys. I mean, Guy would like you probably have the best parties with Guy. Fuck.
All right. Well, let's
You know
play a
what?
game.
I'm gonna marry Alton, and I'm gonna whack Guy. You know,
Guys
as
get
much as-
whacked.
and I fucking love.
You heard it here
like,
first.
And Guy's a great guy, and he'd be a ton of fun. But I don't think like Alton. I feel like Alton is very neat and organized like me. I feel like we could find our
Yeah, you
good
seem
middle
like you're
ground.
both Virgos.
You know, yeah.
Good
like,
roommate.
Yeah.
Like Guy, I think I'd be exhausted. You know, he would just wear me out. I mean, I'd have to fix his hair every day, his product right. You know.
Oh, high maintenance.
All
But I
those
do want
rings?
to clarify that I do
mean-
like all those 3. And oh my God, I'm
well, that's
still
why
not
it's
fucking.
difficult.
You know, you know what I should have said? I should have married Bobby because if we were married for 30 years, then I would never have to fuck Bobby.
Boom.
Fitting thing.
I love it. Let's play a game now. We're
Okay.
gonna play a game. Okay.
I thought that was a game.
Well, we've got another one for
Oh,
you.
great.
All right. I'm sure you've never heard this one before. Simon says,
No. That's so
The
good.
name of the game is Simon says hell yes or hell no. All right.
All right. Just one or the other, dude. Miracle Whip.
Hell yes. Grew up with it. Still think it has its fucking place.
Do you freeze
I
it?
get tons of shit from my chef friends on
Yeah,
it.
fuck 'em.
But like Miracle Whip on a turkey club is the fucking with a shit ton of mustard makes me incredibly happy.
All
There you
right.
go. That's a hell yes.
Tofu.
Hell no.
You've never-
I've heard
I don't
you
want
hate
to deal with the like when people say it's the
It takes
greatest
on the
thing because it
flavor.
tastes
It
like
takes
nothing.
on the
You can make it
flavor.
taste any way you want.
Yeah.
That's not food.
Oh, why won't I know the answer to this one? Okay. The Big Lebowski.
Fuck yes.
All right,
Okay.
good.
Yeah.
I was
I've
worried for
heard
a
that was
minute.
in your top 5.
Oh, dude, I love
Yeah.
it.
Okay, if you were going to say hell, I'm the
No,
interview might be
my
over.
dog's name
Yeah.
is Norman, but I call him the dude most of the time.
Oh my God. Hell yes.
Okay. Oh, the term deconstructed on menus.
Hell no.
Hell no.
Like, isn't it our job as chefs
To
to construct the food for the customer?
No, that's a really good point.
Yeah.
Like, that's our job.
That's a really good point.
Yeah.
You are constructing food.
Right.
If you deconstruct
Oh,
it,
it's all
you're
here.
undoing
And then you
your
put
job.
it together. I'm
Yeah.
like, no, our job's to put it together, man.
Food influencers?
No.
No.
No. And there's some good ones out there like anything else, but I just feel people should have to really know about food to talk about food. Like,
Mhm.
I
Yes.
never mind getting reviewed.
At a minimum.
Like, I never mind getting reviewed by Frank Bruni because Frank Bruni really
Knows
knew the hell he was
food.
talking about.
Yeah.
And, you know,
The Michelin Cisco partnership.
no, I'm not a big fan of Michelin anyhow.
Okay.
And
Tell us
once
why.
they didn't give Vetri a Michelin star, or 3 of them in Philadelphia, which to me is the single greatest restaurant in America, and they got 0 Michelin stars.
I don't know anything about this place. Tell
Mark
me. about
Vetri is
Mark Vetri, yeah.
the greatest Italian chef in America. He
Okay.
has this beautiful 40-seat restaurant in Philly. And every Italian chef will tell you he's the greatest Italian chef in America. Makes the most beautiful pasta you've ever had in your life. The service is fucking impeccable. It's the most special restaurant in the United States. Period. In my opinion, of course.
Philly's close.
Philly's real close. We can get on the train.
no, when Liz was like when I was in trouble, I'd call Mark. Mark, I need
Can I
two.
get
I don't care where the fuck you seat me. Liz, we're getting on the XL. Let's go to dinner.
Oh, you know.
Oh, I know.
Way to her
And
heart.
it is magic.
Okay.
And
I'm in.
they did not get a Michelin star, which to me is it literally one restaurant made me go like, this is bullshit.
Okay.
So you are one of those chefs. I mean, Michelin wasn't even in Cleveland.
No.
They wouldn't come there.
No.
But you were never one of those chefs that thought like, God, getting a Michelin star is so important to a career.
No, I never chased awards. I've been fortunate enough to win a lot of them. I did want the Beard Award because I was nominated I was like the Susan Lucci of chefs. I was nominated like 8 times before I actually won. So it became,
You got dressed up for the awards every time you
fuck,
did your
here
hair.
we go. Oh, I'm gonna win again. Like they're never gonna pick the fucking Cleveland guy. It's just not gonna happen. They just, I think, felt sorry for me, so I eventually won. But like I've never been like I want to have great restaurants and I want people to be super happy when they eat there. And I don't want them to be pretentious and full of shit. And like Liz and I have always ran our restaurants that way. And if they don't want to give us awards due to that, then leave me alone. Like I'm never gonna be like, oh, we got to get this incredible silverware in China and this and that or else we're not gonna get a Michelin star. You know, I'd much rather like cook and make people happy, and hopefully the food, not only they felt it was delicious, but it took them to a place, made them giggle a little bit.
Yeah.
Like
So
to me,
Michelin's
that's
a hell
great
no.
food. Yeah, it's a hell no for me.
Okay. All
That was
right.
a really long answer.
Yeah, no, we love it. That's a good clip. That's going on.
All right, well, then I feel like I know the answer to this one, but I'll do it anyway. A tasting menu with foams and upsell supplements like Wagyu and caviar.
Blow me. Now, French Laundry is still probably the greatest meal I've ever had in my life. The first time I went there.
Yeah.
But like, it's just, look, I'm ADD. Like, there's a lot of reasons that it doesn't work for me.
Right.
Yeah.
3 hours later,
I'm
you're
just
We're like
and like
four,
Thomas,
my God, sometimes.
Thomas like knew Liz and I so intimately that he made it fun. Like, you know, like
but he knew he had to entertain you.
he
And
did.
make-
He would like the server would come out. First of all, it hadn't been open long, and I had known him before French Laundry opened, and we were in a book together by Michael Ruhlman called Soul of a Chef.
Oh yes.
There were 3 chefs. 2 of them
You
were
and
Thomas
Keller
I,
and who
Brian,
was-
Brian Polson.
Okay.
So, Thomas had been a little like 4 times, and we hadn't been to French Laundry yet. And he's like, and Liz and I owned the restaurant before we were technically married. Well, before we were married.
That's a bold
So he's like,
choice.
when are you, like, my mom's like, what? They need to get married. My dad's like, they own a house and a restaurant.
Yeah.
They're married.
That's more
You
than
know?
married.
Yeah.
So for our honeymoon, Tom's like, come out. I'll put you, stay with, you know, get the little house, blah, 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 come to French Laundry. And he cooked us 24 courses, and nothing that either of us had was the same. So we had 48 different preparations of food, each a half bite, essentially.
Insane.
It blew my fucking mind. It's still the most, and I, you know, traveled to France and
Right.
eaten at the 3-star Michelins, all that shit. But that meal particular was the greatest meal of all time. And like, after like the 5th course, the server came in. Thomas said you could go outside and smoke now. I'm like,
Oh my God.
The chef
This is
allows
the
it.
Smoke break between
he know
courses.
because he knew me
He
so
knew.
well. I mean, this
love
is
it.
this is 25, 30 years ago. He knew me so well, and he's like,
And there's
he's
a
gonna
there's
need
a bag
cigarette.
of Lay's
Oh.
hidden in the bushes.
We've got 2 more for you.
All right.
Celebrity chefs who don't cook anymore.
Hell yes, hell no.
I'm going to say hell no, but I will say every celebrity chef I know, like real celebrity chefs, still cooks. I don't know any that don't.
That's
Like, I think there's talent that probably never was in the restaurant 100 hours a week anyhow.
Okay.
They don't cook because
That wasn't their number.
I don't
one
know
thing.
any
Yeah.
celebrity chef that doesn't still cook.
okay.
I just
That's good to know.
don't.
That's really good.
All right.
To know.
Last but not least, hell yes, hell no, coming on this pod again.
Hell yes, I love
Good
this pod.
Oh, you brought it. Did you put new batteries in it? It
No,
sounds
they're
freshly battered.
still going. That sound. Can you do that sound?
Huh?
Can you?
No.
He's not-
Hell no.
Hell no.
And even if
It's a
I could, I
bonus.
wouldn't.
It's a bonus. Hell no.
That sound announces our favorite segment on the podcast called I Don't Fuck With That. So you get to stand on your hill, talk about what's really pissing you off. Judith, you want to go first?
All right. So you're in a restaurant, you go to the bathroom, you wash your hands, you do the paper towel, and then you have to touch the garbage top to lift it up
I don't fuck
to
with that.
put the paper in
Nope.
the garbage.
It has to be
All
a
right.
step. You have to step.
Okay, but technically, everyone should have freshly washed hands when they touch the garbage can to put the. But I don't believe that happens all the time, and I think you've just undone all of the work you did.
Okay, I'm just going to add on to yours.
Okay,
Because I'm one of those weirdos that, like, if I just wash my hands, then I'm going to touch a doorknob. I like to use the
Wait, what?
Look, I'm not super OCD, but like sometimes if
Wait, you
depending
use the thing to open the door?
the towel to just open, yeah.
Whoa.
Because some restaurants' bathrooms are
Wait, we've known
fucking
each other for a long
foul,
time.
Judith. And look, we were in some crab shacks this past weekend.
Yeah, that was like, don't even bother
sketchy
washing
bathrooms at best. So if I have to use a towel to open that, everybody's got their crab hands. Some
Yeah,
people don't wash their hands.
Uh-huh.
And then if there isn't a vessel right there for me to drop it in, particularly if you have to, yes, it has to be a step to open it or it has to be right there to drop
Although
it
I
in.
feel like if it's open, if there's no top, then there's like a pile.
Oh,
and
yeah, that
I'm
can
the
be
kind
bad.
of person I want to push it down.
Yeah, because sometimes people do not maintain their bathrooms. Wow.
This has gone down a
Okay, sorry.
whole thing. I was meant to be
Michael
short.
Symon, what do you not fuck with?
God, now I am so torn.
He's like, oh, I love nasty trash can.
You know what? I'm going to say, because people are going to get pissed, and I really don't care. I don't fuck with ketchup. I am from Cleveland, Ohio.
I hear
We
you.
only use mustard. We're a mustard city. You know, Pittsburgh makes
No
the
ketchup on a hot dog.
No, oh God, no.
Blasphemous.
Blasphemous. Like,
Okay.
just never going to happen under my roof.
What about ketchup and fries?
No, aioli or
Aioli?
vinegar.
Okay. Oh, vinegar, yes.
Vinegar
We do
and the
Maryland.
fries is really delicious.
You don't fuck with ketchup.
Too
Chef
sweet.
Yara Herrera does also not fuck with ketchup.
Yeah,
She was on the
it's
podcast.
too sweet for me.
I am
You know,
a ketchup fiend,
I
but I
know.
understand. I understand.
I thought maybe that your shirt was like an ode to like.
Yeah, to me, yeah. I'm going to smush it up and eat some ketchup.
I mean, like it's just it's too sweet for me.
Okay.
And I think I grew up without it.
Yeah.
Like it was never in our fridge. My grandfather was a mustard guy. Like I spent most of good part of my childhood with him, and I just took his side. I once watched a guy ask for ketchup at a back in the day at an Indians game in the playoffs, and everybody that was in the section then knew he wasn't from Cleveland. He was from
Oh,
the other
did they all
team.
just boo him?
Oh my God, they assaulted him. It was hilarious. He's like,
Not
he
one
goes,
of us.
The hot dog guy come down. He's like, I'll have one. And then like they put the Burtman's ballpark mustard on, and he goes, "Can I get some ketchup?" And
Oh,
they're
God.
like, "He's not from here."
Needle scratch.
You know, I like ketchup and I don't mind it, but here's what does piss me off that I don't fuck with ketchup. And I've said this before. When chefs try to get too chefy and make their own fucking ketchup,
Yeah, no.
Well, there's
Stop.
no.
Yeah, just get Heinz. Call it a day.
Yeah.
fucking stop. We
Yeah.
don't
If
need
it
that.
ain't
Don't use the Hunts. The Hunts is really terrible, but
Heinz
like
is terrible.
yeah.
But Heinz exists and it's great.
It's there.
It's just
Okay, so what do you not?
Oh no, mine was just riffing on
Yeah.
yours.
Okay.
Yeah.
We've got a joint.
Yeah, we
Don't
got it.
fuck
We
with
have
that.
a joint. I don't fuck with that.
Okay.
You ready for a quick? Actually, you live in Venice and in New York. Shout out a few of your restaurants. Show some love to a few places that you really love. Since you're bi-coastal.
By coastal.
Mhm.
In Ven, I will say too, like what I really believe currently and I live in both cities. I live in both places. Los Angeles right now is the best food city in America.
Oh, you heard it here.
Wow.
Okay, I think New York has more choice, but I think
I disagree.
okay, tell us why. I love this conversation.
I think that
Judith-
New York is in a slight copycat mode right now,
Okay.
where a lot of restaurants feel that, like, I feel that there's a lot of restaurants that are versions of what Moneta Tavern started as.
Okay.
That's
That is
true.
a thing right now. like
Every
the-
place is a tavern.
Every
Yeah,
place
I
is
think a
tavern.
lot is of that. So that's one. I think that LA has more ethnic diversity in their food. It might be two. Like I've eaten everywhere in New York, and I'm still discovering some in LA, even though I've been there for so long. But like great Korean, great Mexican, you can't touch LA.
And Thai.
And Thai, it's insane, you know. And then the farmers markets, the product that they're getting is unmatched. So, and like, you know, I live off Abbot Kinney. Walk down Abbot Kinney, there's all those insane restaurants. None of them are doing the same style food.
That's true.
That doesn't happen in New York.
Yeah.
Like you have Bad Mash doing Indian. You have it just reopened
Oh,
I just
Tasting Kitchen.
Taste the Kitchen just reopened doing like Fun Americana Farmers Market. Jelena doing like California Med. You have River doing like all this great fun Japanese influenced food. You have Felix doing hardcore Italian. There's the cute little Greek place called Alyssa down the street. So one street has like 10 cuisines. And I think that's what makes LA so special.
It's true. A lot of the restaurants that are like happening right now in New York are kind of the same.
A lot
restaurant.
of similarities. But in LA, all those restaurants I just mentioned, like, I really love Symon in LA and Venice.
Mhm.
I think they're killing it.
Panamanian chef.
Panamanian chef.
I love
great.
his restaurant, Fondel OKI.
And this is a very New York restaurant in LA, but Antonia's Scopa on Washington. Antonia
yes.
LaFaso. It's so great. It's
Scopa,
so
yeah,
consistent.
Scopa,
Liz
yes,
and I
Antonia
sit at Scopa at the
LaFaso.
bar all the time. She's a lovely human.
Yes.
We love her food. She makes a mini little hoagie, Italian hoagie. It's like really thin and long. It's so delicious.
I haven't
And
been
I
to
eat
Scopa
it.
since they opened. I am
Still great.
way due.
Yeah, I mean, it's been, 10 years?
Yeah.
Liz just went to an insane Michelin starred sushi place in LA in Santa Monica that the names escape me, but she said it was insane. River, I think, is insane.
Travis, original chef of
Yeah,
Julian.
Dunsmore.
Brian Dunsmore has one of the best restaurants.
He's
I
great.
think, in the
Crazy,
country.
delicious live fire.
Fire.
In New York, Theodora was Theodora could have been my best meal of the year. I still think Chiquette is as good as it gets. I love her.
Oh, we've talked to her about being on the pod.
Death. Like one of
She's
my
gonna be on next
favorite
season.
people on earth.
Yes.
And her food is spectacular. I still love Don Angie. It's like such a sexy room. Like
So
I feel
great.
like I'm a gangster
Yeah.
in there.
Yeah. Okay, that's a lot of shout-outs. That's a lot of love.
Barbudo. I mean,
Barbudo. Oh,
I got to see
Jonathan West.
Papa. I got to go see
Yeah.
Papa. He's like one of
Legend.
my, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, been a very good mentor to me and friend.
Aw. All right, let's close it out.
All right,
Let's hit
close
you
it
with a
out.
quick round.
Quick.
No thinking, just quick answers. All right, go to drink.
Are you trying to tell me to keep it shorter?
No, this,
All right, ready? I'm ready.
no.
These are going to be
We
quick
started
answers.
7 minutes late, so we still have 6 minutes.
I'm in. Ready?
All right,
Do
here
it.
we go. Game face. Go to drink.
Paper plane.
Favorite kitchen tool.
Bench scraper.
What do you cook the best?
Porchetta.
If you weren't a chef, you would be.
Probably a high school wrestling coach.
What's your hype song in the kitchen that does it for you? Gets you going.
It's a very old MGK song. They wouldn't even be able to find it, called Cleveland. This is Cleveland.
Oh yeah, he's from there.
Huh?
He's from there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My
Yeah,
boy.
yeah. Favorite thing about Lizzie?
Favorite.
Aw.
I
You don't
can't
have
say
to
it on
keep
the
it clean.
show.
You don't have to keep
Her
it.
boobs.
Her
Great boobs.
I love you so much.
The other thing is too is and I put it as she knows I love her boobs. I talk about it a lot.
Fantastic.
The you know what, Liz is, as you could tell, I'm very outgoing. Like
Mhm.
Liz goes, it's easy for you. You can make friends in a fucking elevator. Like she's very shy, but when she speaks, it's like, that it's very thought out. And I would say she is probably, not only to me, but to everybody that she touches, probably the greatest friend a person could ask for.
Oh, love
Boobs and a good friend.
and a
Boobs
good
and a
friend.
good friend. Like
She's got
she
it all.
would, the people, her group is small, but the people that she loves, she'd stand in front of a train for.
Love that. What keeps you up at night?
Wow.
Acid reflux, hangovers.
I don't sleep much anyhow. What keeps me up at the Cleveland Browns?
Favorite song to air guitar to?
Anything by Van Halen.
Yes. Splurge restaurant.
Oh God. You know what? I'm going to say French Laundry. I haven't been there in a while, in a long while, but like it's still the greatest meal I've ever had. So it's got to be my splurge. And with Le Bernardin right behind
Right
it.
behind it. Place you want to go that you haven't been to yet, restaurant wise.
I want to go somewhere and I just go.
Oh.
Or on your
know.
list, but you're like haven't been able to fit in. All right, we'll skip it.
I skip it. I literally like.
You're like,
that's
I go
what-
wherever
but,
I
like,
want.
I mean, but Liz and I both love food so much. We hear like someone goes, "You got to go to this place." I'm like, "All right, we're going
Okay,
tomorrow."
we did.
Right.
We went yesterday.
Yeah.
Restaurant that you wish was yours?
Ooh, that's a great question. Restaurant that I wish was mine. Restaurant that I wish was mine. I love Symons. I really love it. I love the food. It's not, it's like, has some similarities to how I cook, but it's very much his take on food. And I just think it's a special place.
And if you want to look it up, it's spelled SI !MON.
Yeah.
Okay, a few more.
I wouldn't even have to change the name.
Right? It's right there.
What's your favorite Zeppelin song?
Favorite what?
Zeppelin song.
Black Dog.
Oh my God.
That's a strong
That-
choice.
That is my favorite Zeppelin song to karaoke
Yeah.
to.
Kills it.
What is your last meal on earth? And who's cooking it?
It's a, so if my mom outlived me, it would be my mother's lasagna because it's like, makes me so happy. if not, I would just say, Mark Vetri, make me anything you want to make.
We're going to this fucking restaurant.
Yes, we are. And the best thing you have put in your mouth lately?
Best thing I have put in my mouth lately, the when we went to Theodora, I hope I'm
Or
saying it.
Teodora.
Theodora. Shit.
It's probably
We'll ask them.
They had they gave us 3 straight courses of like crudos, and every one was better than the one before.
yeah.
Did you have the ceviche with the charred pineapple?
The
Yes.
tile fish. That was
The tile fish was
Fucking
insane.
That
Stupid.
sauce, I would
That was
drink it.
dumb.
I would bathe in it. It was
so good.
And like sometimes like I'm like, oh God, another crudo.
Yeah.
But they were spectacular.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was really that was a special meal. The other thing that made it so special is you could see the kitchen and the server. They loved working there. And like one
That
of the
open
things,
flame, it shows up in almost every dish. Which
yeah.
is really
and
special.
and Liz is like, God, this reminds me of Original Lola, where everybody is so proud and happy that they work at this restaurant.
So
That's a major green flag for a restaurant.
100%.
That people are happy there.
And that's why, like, when people say you can't find good employees anymore, bullshit. Every person in that place was happy and loved being there.
yeah.
Be a good boss.
I can't believe an hour has gone by so
like that.
fast.
Just
Just
like
like that. Just like that.
Just like that.
Before we say goodbye, you are opening up a new spot. Give us just like the 1 or 2 sentence about
yeah.
that, huh?
Liz and I are working on a project in Los Angeles. We're working on 2 little projects in Los Angeles.
And that's all you're going to say.
That's all I'm going to say.
Oh my gosh. So
Hell
excited.
yes.
All right.
He's back, baby. Not that he ever left, because you can find him all over Food Network, YouTube, Instagram. The man is a busy, busy bee.
Ugh.
Michael Symon, I am honored that
I'm
you.
so happy to be here. You guys are awesome.
Thank
Oh,
you.
you're
the fact that
awesome.
you're like, yeah, I'll drive into the city, bro. Like, what? Are you joking? For us, you're the coolest.
No, you guys
and
are
thank
And you
you,
brought us
Susie,
gifts?
Susie Fogelson,
Yeah,
for looking
she
this up
really
and
made this happen.
and the gifts and yeah, man.
Susie and I go way
Solid.
back.
Yeah, we love her so
Yeah.
much. So thank you for being here. Do you want to tell everyone at home where they can find you? All over the place.
We're right here.
Yeah.
So you could Chewed Up and Simply Symons you could find either on YouTube or on LG or wherever you take in your podcast situation. 24 and 24, my show on Food Network, which has been the second highest rated on Food Network for the first 3 years.
It's good. It's real good.
We are catching you this year, Guy Fieri. You can
Sir.
find that on Food Network. We're getting ready to film season 4 right now. The mustards you could find online, the bourbons you could find online, and enjoy. Bon appetit.
Thank
you so much.
Thank you, guys.
You're
Bourbon,
so cool.
mustard,
And it's always nice when like
company.
somebody you've watched on TV for as long as I have watched you, you turn out to be even cooler in person. And that's, dude, that's rare.
They're very good liars. And
We were theater majors.
we have a degree in lying.
Yeah.
the girls from Maryland could spin a tail.
We are Put It In My Mouth pod across all socials. You can find us wherever. Subscribe to the Substack. Share this with a friend. Your mom probably knows who Michael Symon is. Your aunt, somebody you know knows who this man is.
Calling me old again.
It is. No, I'm saying you've been around, which is a good thing. Judith, I love you.
I love you too.
Go forth. Put it in your mouth. We'll see you next time. Bye. Thank you.
You guys are so great.
Oh
Oh,
my
no, thank you. This was
God.
really fun.
Honestly, what the fuck, dude? What in the act?
What is? I like it. What? I like it. I like it. Yeah.
Put It In My Mouth podcast is recorded in New York City at WTF Studios and hosted by Lala Zimsky and Judith Basich. It's produced by myself, Lala Zimsky, and entirely self-funded. So if you would like to support or sponsor an episode, please reach out to putitinmymouthpod@gmail.com. We would love to take your money. You can also support us on all socials across the board at Put It In My Mouth Pod. Our intro and outro segments were created by Tyler Milliron. Our theme music was composed by Javier Dunn. Our editor is Saeem Asif. Please leave a review. It means the world to us and helps us get seen. Thanks for listening.